Hey guys, so this week we're talking about loving reading and developing that love and finding books that really interest you. So one thing you get to do today is actually pick out some of your own books to read to your parents. And you're gonna go to the website and pick that. I remember the very first time I picked my own book at the library. It was really exciting. My teacher had actually read it to me in class that day. I was in kindergarten. And I loved the book. I absolutely fell in love with it because it was sparkly and it was a little bit sad to me. And I just really loved it and fell in love with it. So I went home that day and I asked my mom if we could go to the library. And she actually took me and I was really excited. And this is the book that I was so excited to pick out myself and to ask for, and I knew what I wanted. And while I read this book, I made these beautiful pictures in my head of this fish swimming around and losing its scales and feeling for this fish. So that's what I want you to do today. That's one thing that really good readers do is they make pictures in their head while someone reads or while they read. It should look just like a movie in your head. Okay, so I'm going to read you The Rainbowfish today. And while I read, I want you to try to make those pictures in your head, okay? A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish, not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbowfish. "Come on, Rainbowfish," they'd call. "Come and play with us." But Rainbowfish would just glide past them, still and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbowfish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." "Now you want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried Rainbowfish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset, he told his friends what had happened to him. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbowfish. What good are all these dazzling, shimmering scales if I have no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anyone love me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish, "but if you go beyond the coral reef to the deep cave, you'll find the wise octopus. Maybe he can help you." The Rainbowfish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in his glare. Suddenly, an octopus emerged from the darkness. "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus in a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't," the Rainbowfish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into the dark in a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbowfish, please, don't be angry. I just want one little scale. Rainbowfish wavered. Only one very small, shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I won't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you. Thank you very much. The little fish bubbled away playfully as he tucked the tiny scale among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new glittering scale in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale, so it didn't take long before Rainbowfish was surrounded by other fish wanting a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him was filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. See all the glitter? They all have a glittering scale now, don't they? Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shimmering scale left. The most prized possession all of his most prized possessions had been given away. Yet, he felt very happy. Come on, rainbow fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Now, this book is a really good example of thinking win-win, which is one of our 7 habits. So in the book, when he gave away a scale, he also felt good. So he made someone else feel good and himself. That's a win-win situation. When we do something that benefits others, that's win-win, okay? So I want you to think about what are some things that you could do that would make others happy and you happy. Okay, so in this book, we were supposed to make lots and lots of pictures in your heads. So in the comments below, I want you to tell me what you saw in your head. Did you see the rainbow fish pulling out that scale and giving it to the other fish? Did you see the octopus come out of the dark? Whatever you saw, that's what I want to know. So you can either write it in text on the keyboard, or you can send me a video. Okay. Have a good day.